This Green Line trolley station is Rio Vista, and this is the center of Rio Vista West, just a few dozen yards from the station. In San Diego, you can't find a neighborhood more closely connected to a light rail stop. Mike Stepner worked with the developer in the 1990s when he was the San Diego city architect. He says the transit link was one of the founding principles of Rio Vista West.
Transit-oriented, tied to the trolley station that was coming, that it would have a mixture of uses, residential, office, housing, and it would be a village in some way.
In many ways, Rio Vista West, located in Mission Valley, is an urban village. In the central promenade, first-floor shops serve the apartments above. Adjacent streets are cozy and well-landscaped. The trolley gives residents a handy link to downtown, Old Town, and San Diego State.
It turned out very well. I think that these kinds of projects and the new kind of thinking evolve. So there are details or things here that I think that we would have envisioned a little bit differently, that the plan called for a little bit differently.
So how did the plans evolve as they were put into place? Where did the smart growth end up being not so smart? Stepner says the development's commercial district turned into a suburban mall with a huge exposed parking lot. The street that separates the residential from the commercial areas was supposed to be lined with homes and shops. Today it's not. That street also ended up a lot wider than Stepner expected.
It doesn't need to be this wide to carry the kind of traffic that comes through here, and the lanes are very wide. So even if I'm living here and I want to walk across the street to the Kmart or something else, the street is, is a long walk.
Let's just say Rio Vista West gets some mixed reviews. Now let's take a look at another development that wanted to be more than just another suburb. This community, 4S Ranch, is right across the I-15 from Rancho Bernardo. About 15 years ago, it was in the planning and permitting phase, which I covered as a reporter. The developers were selling this as a new kind of suburb with old-fashioned sidewalks, parks, and a downtown you could walk to. In short, it was going to be a small town in the middle of the suburbs. That vision is seen today in a lot of the residential areas. Driveways don't dominate the streetscape, and landscaping invites people to use the sidewalks and the fronts of their homes.
It was a tremendous step up where we had the landscaping and the parking between the street and the pedestrian. The houses actually fronted onto streets and backed onto alleys rather than being garden apartments that were turned around and you didn't know where were the fronts and where were the backs.
The downtown of 4S Ranch did also materialize with businesses like a hardware store and a Ralph's Grocery. But while planners imagined a walkable downtown with a main street, what residents got was a shopping mall with isolated stores and huge parking lots. The street signs here almost look like a parody of what was once imagined. Mike Rust is with Newland Real Estate, which owns the developer of 4S Ranch. He said plans for a downtown Main Street fell apart when they began to court retailers.
So we were trying to get mixed uses that all fit together in that center court. Unfortunately, when we went to the marketplace in 2004, the retail developers were not, it was a program that wasn't going to work for them.
The defining characteristic of smart growth is walkability. It's giving people a place where it's safe and convenient to walk to common destinations so people can encounter their neighbors and get a little exercise. Speak to residents of 4S Ranch and they will stand up for the place. Vicki Schlarb calls 4S Ranch hometowny. Here kids really can walk to school.
We have an elementary, junior high, and high school all within walking distance of most of this area.
Bernard Mariano, on the other hand, is not impressed by the town center.
Like you said, if it's walkable, it's not sidewalk friendly. Something to think about. Speed bumps, something to think about. Visible walkways for drivers and pedestrians, something to think about.
Howard Blackson says new developments like this illustrate the challenge of smart growth, which he calls new urbanism.
The new urbanism actually is a great name because it is new. It's not the old urbanism where there was no car. It's the idea of that traditional neighborhood, that traditional city with the car. And what you have to do is put the car in its place.
We seem to have a schizophrenic relationship with the car. We hate traffic, we hate parking lots and urban sprawl, but nearly all of us have a car and it's hard to know how to put it in its place. But put simply, new urbanism says cities should be built for people, not for cars, even if that means we have to spend a little more time and a little more shoe leather getting around. I'm Tom Fudge, KPBS News.